beach we're on now, and it is insane. Like, it's so beautiful. So today we're heading out to Esperance. We left Bremba Bay this morning and we're going to be spending the next week or so out at Esperance, and we can't wait to get exploring the area.
We got to Esperance earlier, washed the car and vacuumed, and then headed to West Beach, which was lovely. There's quite a few rips there, but the wind also picked up, so we've decided to keep going down the coast and have a look at some of the other beaches. You have arrived. We've just arrived at Blue Haven, so we're going to take you down so we can have a look. It's our third day in Esperance. Yesterday we didn't do much because of the weather. It was raining on and off and it was quite cold actually, so we just hid away, and Charlie did some editing and we just had a look at some other places that we're going to down the coast. And today, so we decided to pop out and go to Twilight Beach to start with, and then we're going to continue on the Great Ocean Drive and just see how far we get and see the different beaches. The weather's still a little bit here and there, so we're hoping the sun does peek out, but it hasn't been any rain today, so fingers crossed.
So we just at the observatory, not too far from Twilight Beach. We got some steps that got to a viewpoint. You can go up there, take some photos and stuff. And then there's another section where the steps go down to the beach close by. Very beautiful, but we're gonna go up top, have a look, and then we'll carry on exploring.
We just had a look at Observatory Beach and then Observatory Point. So Observatory Beach is where you go down the stairs, and then Observatory Point is when you go up the stairs. Great views on both sides actually. So we did pop our heads into Twilight Beach, but the cloud was still covered, so we've decided to keep going along the Ocean Beach Drive, and next stop we'll go to is 10 Mile Lagoon.
So today we've been doing the Great Ocean Drive, and it goes from Twilight Beach and it keeps going for quite a long distance, to be honest, but we just stopped at 11 Mile Beach today. It was far enough. It didn't take too long. I think all up with all the stops it took us about an hour, but it seems like a lot of people doing it today just because the weather's a little bit cloudy and a little bit windy, but it's a beautiful drive and it's worth doing if you're here. But we just come back to Twilight Beach now. We're just gonna have some lunch, and then I think we're just gonna chill down the beach for a little bit and just try and make the most of the weather if we can. Right, that's it for today. We've done the Great Ocean Drive and we're now back at the campsite. We caught up with a couple of mates earlier and then we're just going to cook a bit of dinner tonight and I'll do some editing on the laptop and yeah, I think we're going to call it a day.
Morning, so we were up nice and early, did some washing and got some fishing bait for Charlie, and we've headed into Cape Legrand National Park, and today we're going to explore Hellfire Bay, so we'll take you there.
So we're just down here at Hellfire Bay in Cape Legrand near Esperance, and it is unreal. Like, it's so beautiful, it's ridiculous. I don't think the camera will do it justice, but I'll put the drone up, try and get a few photos, and we'll try and take a bit of footage for the day. But in a minute I'm just gonna go for a fish and yeah, see where the day takes us.
So we spent the morning at Hellfire Bay and it was absolutely stunning. Charlie went fishing on the rocks and caught a few little things here and there, nothing worth keeping, and I just read my book for this morning, and then now we're going to head to Cape Legrand Beach, so we'll take you with us.
So we've just got down to Cape Legrand Beach and it's absolutely beautiful. You can drive down on this beach as well, so there's a lot of people down here just set up the awnings out, bits and pieces. But going by the sign coming in, there's a 22k stretch that you can drive from here to, I think it's called Wharton Beach. I'm not too sure, I just saw the sign just then, so there is quite a long beach drive that you can do down here if you want. But we're going to go outside and enjoy it, and it's absolutely stunning. Just finished here in Cape Legrand National Park for today. We're going to head back into Esperance now, stock up on food and water and fuel and ready for tomorrow, because we're going to head back down here and then we're going to head out to some of the other national parks and do some beach camping for maybe like 4 or 5 days. Woohoo! So yeah, we're looking forward to it. But Cape Legrand Beach, absolutely stunning, but it's really windy right now and the time's getting on, so we need to get back and get it sorted out ready.
Morning, we've packed up this morning and left to Esperance for a few days. We're going to head into the national park, starting off with Cape Legrand again, and we're going to go to Lucky Bay and hopefully meet some kangaroos. Lucky Bay, and oh my god, how unreal is that blue colour. And the sun isn't even out yet, so can't wait to see what it's like when the sun does come out a bit later.
First couple of casts, nice little fish. Oh, second cast. Oh. It's not a bad little wrasse. Another little wrasse. Not a bad start. 5 casts, 5 fish. Put him back. Just want to get something a little bit bigger. So we're just down here at Lucky Bay, and this place is ridiculous. You can see why it's so famous. It is absolutely pristine, and you can drive all the way along the beach as well, and just, you know, set up for the day wherever you want. I've just been for a fish this morning, just off the rocks into a little bit of reef, catching plenty of little small bits and pieces, but nothing decent to catch, to keep, I mean. And yeah, I'm just gonna chuck the drone up now, take some footage, and yeah, just enjoy it. Down here at Lucky Bay in Esperance. We're just going to make up a little bit of lunch. The tuna wraps as per normal, and Helen's going to have some rice crackers and stuff. Went for a bit of fish this morning, caught a few bits, but the wind's picked up a little bit now. Just left Lucky Bay in Esperance, and we're now heading out to a place called Membinup, I believe it's called. If you've got Wikicamps, it's not too far between Duke of Orleans and Alexander Bay, and that is east of Esperance. But it's a free camp and it's dog friendly, but it's obviously going to be first come first serve, so fingers crossed we get a spot, and hopefully our friends are out there as well, because we haven't got phone signal anymore. We're just on the last track now down to Membinup, and the track's starting to get pretty rough, like the corrugation's getting pretty bad, so I'm just going to drop tyres down a little bit, just make it a little bit easier and just a bit of a smoother ride for the rest of the journey. Found our friends. Okay, it's just like a sandy patch and just loads of little kind of tiny campsites everywhere, and there's a few people tucked in here with the caravans and boats and stuff, but it's pretty quiet. Like, I thought it was gonna be pretty busy, but it's not too bad. We've just pulled in with our mates in a minute, and then we'll sort out where we're going to stay later, but we're just going to find them for the time being. So we're back out beach camping now. So we're back on the bottle washers. Haven't missed this old mate, to be honest, yeah. It's been a while since we've been on beach camps, and yeah, it just means washing. We just heat a little bit of water up just to make it a little bit warmer, but it's definitely not yeah, it's a little bit chillier down here, that's for sure. So I got a couple of herring earlier just off the rocks down in Esperance, and just cooking them whole and just put them a little bit of flour on top of them and see how we go. No, that's the herring. Give it a go, see how it tastes. What do you reckon? Pretty good, look. Wow, that's beautiful. That is actually so nice. What do you reckon?
So fresh.
Yeah, so good.
Morning. Today we got up, had a quick walk around the beach, which is Membinup Beach. Membinup?
Yeah.
And we've now gone on a four-wheel drive track to get down to Wharton Beach and Duke of Orleans. So can't wait, because apparently Wharton Beach is meant to be unreal as well. So let's see how we go. That was Duke of Orleans, and now we're off to Wharton Beach.
So this is Wharton Beach we're on now, and it is insane. Like, it's so beautiful. We've just gone for a little cruise, just doing a bit of drone footage, and now we're going to go meet up with our mates and have a bit of a chill out. I might go for a fishing a bit, and I think they're going to look at maybe doing a surf, but look at this. It is stunning. So we're just down here at Wharton Beach near Esperance, and this place is actually paradise. It's one of the nicest beaches I've ever seen. I've just come round to one side, got these rocks just around here, and I've just come for a bit of a fish. Came down here this morning, got a couple of herring, well no, just one herring, and then I'm gonna try and get a couple more this afternoon. I had some yesterday. I went fishing with this Greek guy down in Lucky Bay, and he got me onto the herring and had them last night, and wow, it was so nice. And then the girls are on the beach chilling, so yeah, hopefully get a couple more fish and then we'll go join them in a bit. We're herring, but one of these pretty cool little fish. I'll chuck him back though, and hopefully catch some more. It's not a bad fish, that one. Getting a bit bigger.
How amazing was that water? Oh my god, we probably could have spent a week down there, and it would have been amazing if you could camp on it, but you can't. So we're going back to the campsite, and then we're going to go maybe for a bit of a beach drive in Membinup, which we can't say, and then yeah, have dinner and have a bit of a chill.
So this morning when we went from Membinup to Duke of Orleans and then to Wharton, we did a 4-wheel drive track that pretty much takes you from Membinup all the way to Duke of Orleans, and then you jump back on the main road from there. And but the track was pretty rough. Like there was a couple of points where we wouldn't have got back up going back that way, so we've just taken the main road back. It's a lot smoother on the way back. The road is unsealed, but it's not too bad. Right, unfortunately that's all we've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed Esperance part 1, but join us next week for part 2. We head further east from Esperance out to a place called Alexander Bay. It's a place that you may never have heard of, but it's one of our favourite places yet. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you next week.